What is do my Hindi, your boys coming through once again. And on today's video, we're gonna talk about Dubs being exposed to the third power. We're gonna talk about this guy doing the interview, um, a prisoner awakening. The guy he interviewed. We're gonna talk about Dubs' reaction because I'm pretty sure a lot of people they gotta mix emotions, right? But that's what it is. Well, before we continue with this video, do not forget to hit that like, a comment, and remember this: 9,000 subscribers. No, 6,000. My bad. In 9 days, 9 days, and we're gonna eat a habanero pepper on the live. But the habanero pepper is gonna be on an open flame, which makes it more spicy. And as a matter of fact, I have another challenge. There's an individual who just messaged, put a comment on my other video, and I'm gonna respond to it in a little bit. But I'll challenge that guy to do a live with me and eat a pepper, habanero pepper, in the live to see if he got the same energy. Because he was like, "Oh, they're not that spicy. Let's see. Let's just put it in an open flame, and let's see if they're not that spicy." You know, I wish he'll call me on this one so we can show the people a good show. But I don't think he'll do it, man. I don't think he'll do it. I think he's scared. That's what it is. I think people just talk because they got a boca. But anyways, let's get to this video, man. I'm just bullshitting. So apparently, Dubs got exposed again. A prisoner awakening did an interview, which happened. Dub said that somebody called him at 1 in the morning, but that interview happened 2 nights ago, right? I seen just a little piece of it, and honestly, I seen the guy with this energy, and I like, I don't know. I went to sleep. I was like, man, he's gonna upload it the following day, but he didn't. He waited like 2 nights ago, 2 nights to upload it, right? So I seen a little bit this morning, basically the part where he's talking, and the guy is basically saying that he was with Dubs in Calipat, right? Calipat, DR, Calipat or Centinela. I get those prisons confused down there, man. But I think it was Calipat, DR, right? It's supposed to be a S and Y. I don't know what level is that, but I'm assuming 3. But he's saying that he was on the same building. He said even named his cell door. He was in by the shower in A section, and he named his cell and everything. So I believe this guy 100%. You know what I mean? But do I care? No. I already know Dubs went to the other side, even though he don't talk about it. It's obvious, right? So it's like, okay, you just told me what I know. Of course, he's gonna be in different prison yards. Of course, those prison yards that he don't talk about. And okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. What information you're gonna give me, or what something that is gonna attract my attention? He was saying that Dubs doesn't have the same energy that he has right now, and a lot of people go through that. You know, thank God I've been keeping my same energy that I have in prison, out here on the streets, always trying to just do me. I don't get all tough. I guess maturity, because I seen this individual on. I was hearing this individual, and his energy, the way he came out, it rubbed me the wrong way. Like he was, I met a lot of people like that, 100%. Damn, a lot of people like that, man. Especially in those higher levels and level 3s. You know what? Nah, throughout prison, man, there's a lot of people like that. And they still had that mindset. You know, they still have that mindset, which, I mean, he's entitled to do all that stuff, but he couldn't hide that animosity he has towards Dubs. And he was saying that he used to go to his comment sections, drop a comment, basically calling him something, and he'll be blocked and stuff like that. And I mean, of course, that's what they do. And can you get mad at them? No, that's their channel. They can do whatever they want. I mean, supposedly, if you hate the individuals, why are you even looking at their lives, right? It's just one thing that I never understood of people who don't like channels. Like, why even look at the content, homie? You know. But anyways, muchas gracias for the view. Muchas gracias for the comment. It just helped push the video, the the live, and thanks to people like this, channels, they get pushed out there, of course. Well, that was the whole thing. He was going to church, which that's good, man. But stay in church, man. Don't just attend church in prison. Then when you go out, act all tough. Don't do that. And he was doing that. That was what's up, man. That was what's up. So Dubs responded this morning. Glad I like this response more than the one before. The one before seemed like he was nervous, 100% with the laugh. You can tell when somebody laughs. It's like, man, they're bothered. 100%, man. I might be wrong, but just how it came out. But this one, he was more, I think he learned. He's like, oh shit, you know what? I'm not going to do a laugh. I'm just going to be clowning. It's good. But he didn't address nothing. He just talking about the guy who interviewed this one individual and the guy from Texas. You know what I mean? Somebody couldn't make it in the California system, and the other guy is just Yolanda, which, hey, I got a Yolanda in my fucking team right here, man. No, man, I don't know what the homie did to this guy, but he's on my fucking, on my ear. Like, ¿qué onda? Like what can I do with that Yolanda right here? Then he being on my comments, talking about some, I don't know if I can say this, some ladyboy stuff, and I'm like, what? Like, what? I find it funny. I kind of, I'm by myself right now at the house, so I kind of told him, hey, well, fucking let's meet up, man. But I was like, no, I remember who you are, so I like, nah, my bad. I'm sorry. I apologize, I shouldn't get like that, because, I mean, ain't nobody at the house, so your boy, if he wants to act up, can act up a little bit, but nah, it's all good, man. It's all good. Let people get whatever they got in the chest out, and that's it, simple as that. It's not that serious, ¿verdad? At the end of the day, they told me, just look at the source. ¿Entiendes? Somebody who talks smack behind a keyboard, it is what it is. But again, like I said, want to meet up? You can meet up, but now I know who he is. I'm like, nah, bro. There's no, you shouldn't be right there. No, there's no, impossible. But anyways, yeah, so apparently they call him Yolanda, right? And again, Dubs was, I don't know if I said, but Dubs was saying that he didn't address the issue, which he's entitled. He don't need to address nothing, right? I'm pretty sure that a lot of people want to know, hey man, what's up? I'm pretty sure a lot of people want to know what happened. And at this point, homie, it's like, does it really matter? Does it really matter? And I'm going to say why. Because if for this long, the stuff been hidden, right, has not spoken about it, right? It's like a part of that life that was tucked away, which he's entitled to do that 100%, and it's my honest opinion, right? I hope that I don't get people upset. But if it's been like that for years, what makes you think that if he comes through and tells you the story, it's going to be a legit story? Right? At this point, well, doesn't matter. Again, there was a dishonest at one point, and just go with that. And I'm going to have to tell something to the haters, of whatever channel. I mean, one thing is that this individual, I mean, if you don't like him that much, I know that he comes out being arrogant. And that's not a Southsider thing, somebody, Guns was trying to say it was a Southsider thing. It's not, homie. I met a lot of homies from Southern California, good ass attitude. It's a person. It's just a person, just like that, man. It's not trying to fucking clean it and no. That's just a person, which he's entitled. Everybody, we have all kinds of different personalities. Simple as that, man. And the thing is that if you hate somebody so much, why even look at the content? Because trust me, most of the views, most of those comments, it's gonna be from people that hate this individual. And what does these people do? They just push channel out there. I believe if just put it this way: for those who are looking for a response, the response that you want and where this individual admits, or the response that you don't expect and where this individual gives you the worst and the worst, if that's what you expect and you're not getting it, just put it this way: if he's not willing to give you a response, just think it this way: just think that he did the response. Think that he basically explained himself the worst way. He gave you everything that he told on everybody. He did all of this stuff. Just think it that way. And then what you're gonna do? You still gonna continue to watch his channel, or that's it? Because if you're gonna continue to watch this channel, um, my response doesn't matter, right? Now, if you're gonna quit watching his channel, so I suggest to do that. Why? Because if he's not willing to do that for his subscribers, for his people, to keep them right there and keep it G with them, what are you doing around there? You know, it's like a bunch of moscas around the fucking the comida that nobody wants to eat. I'm just saying that. You know what I mean? And that's to the viewers. That's to the viewers, you know? Dubs, keep doing your stuff, man. You're doing good. But we all know that nobody owes any explanation. And when people want to do an explanation, I have done it before, because we gotta keep those viewers. But sometimes those viewers, they're not appreciative like they might seem. Trust me, I know that 100%. You know? So with this being it, we are out to next video. Muchas gracias. Have a good one, man. Subscribe to the channel. Trying to get to 6,000. You know? Gracias.